Hi, welcome back to our show. This part right here is when we're actually leaving Lake Sabrina. We would have liked to have started our video at the beginning of the parking lot, which is actually going to be the end of our first video that you have seen already previously. Right here, we are driving in our Jeep, and it pretty much looks like we go fast on some spots, but honestly, we're only going about 10 or 15 miles an hour in this particular area. As you're going along here on the left side of the Jeep, is where the kind of the river part is, and also where the lake was. And we're going to be coming up on some cars right here and over here on the right. Over here on the right is a spot that you can take. You can kind of park. You can see you can probably only get about maybe six, seven, maybe eight cars, small ones if you have small ones like your Jeeps or small SUVs. And the lake is just kind of right behind you, just a small little hike. And as we travel along through this area, it's really pretty. This lake, I believe, is somewhere around 7,500 feet up. So when you're up there kind of walking, or if you're fishing, you don't really feel the altitude as much as you would if you were actually doing a regular hike going up and down and stuff. If you remember on the last video, as we were walking around, it was flat, so you don't really feel it. The mountains in the back at the lake were really beautiful in the back. I wish the GoPro video that we had showed how blue the skies were. I'm not really sure why my GoPro shows that. It's almost like has a haze to it. It really did, and it was really a beautiful day. That day there was a little bit of a breeze, wasn't that bad. If you remember seeing the other video, it was in the high 60s. It's a beautiful lake. Uh, I have some friends actually at work. I told them about my video, and they actually go to Lake Sabrina and do a lot of fishing. They said it's really good fishing there. You do have to kind of get there early if you want to get parking. Um, if you saw the last video or in that one little section there is parking, but they say it kind of gets full around noon. When we were doing this video, it was roughly about 11 o'clock, but we didn't plan on fishing. We're not really fishermen people. We used to do it when we were kids, but it's just not what we do anymore. So now we're here on our paved part of the road. It's a little bouncy. You see the camera shake a little bit here in the Jeep. It's nice. It's wide enough. You can. It's about a 1.5 car wide road right here. And as we're trailing going back to the main highway, you can kind of see how the mountains in front of us are starting to get a little bit closer to about where we are. Okay, now this is where the fun begins. This right here is amazing. This is a white knuckle ride here. So if you're at faint of heart, be the passenger and hold on, because when you're driving, it's pretty sketchy. It kind of goes back to a little bit of dirt, a little bit. It kind of bounces back and forth. The road really isn't that bad. You can take regular cars as you saw in the parking lot, and so it's not that big of a deal. This right here, as we're coming up along this road here, the where I was showing the waterfalls at our previous video is down a little bit over there to the left. This right here is going to go back to the dirt road right now. As you're traveling up here, I remember when I was a kid, my dad always said when you come to blind turns that you're going to want to be honking your horn, because you don't want to be going fast or even slow and taking a turn and have someone just head on collision. So this right here is probably the sketchiest part. As you're driving along this right here, you're actually kind of going uphill a little bit. On the left, it's a pretty good drop off. So if you're a little nervous around the heights of falling down and tumbling down to the lower areas, then hug the right. As you can see that I'm really as far as I can the right. Honestly, you cannot get two vehicles right there, but at this particular spot right there, it'll work out, because then you just pull over to the side. We're going to be coming up here. As my voiceover is going over this, I'm not sure if you hear me honk the horn. And if you hear me honk the horn, I've been honking it for a while, because you don't want to hit this turn here, because someone's not going to like it. And as we're going along here, we're still coming up. We're going to be coming along to some horses, which was kind of interesting. We didn't really see any horses back at the lake or even down the river, but it's not that big of a deal. We just shared the road with them. And so when I was honking, you'll actually see them give me the sign of with their hand kind of waving down, like try to be a little bit more quieter because there's horses. So we're going to take this turn here in a minute, and you'll see them up there coming up in a second on the right. You can barely see them right now. As we're driving, you still can see the main road down over there on the left, but we're more worried about these horses. We don't want to spook the horses, spook the people that are actually on the horses. So this is where you see how she gives us the signal of just trying to be calm. And we passed up these people, told them thanks. They thanked us back for being polite. And now we kind of get back on a little bit better part of the road. This road goes in and out from either being paved or dirt. As we take this turn here, you can see where that truck is. I'm kind of up against the rocks. They're up along the rocks there. The paved part is a little bit wider, so it makes it for a better area. So as you can see, it's not that bad of a drive. You just pay attention a little bit. It's only, probably a 7-minute drive. The video looks like we're going really fast, but we never went over 20 miles an hour. So once again, I thank you for watching our video. Hope you like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much.